This is Ian Lamont from Easy Genie, and if you're trying to determine the death date of somebody who died, let's say between 1950 and the late 1990s, one of the best sources to use is the U.S. Social Security Death Index on FamilySearch. Of course, this is for people who died in the United States. Basically, all you need is a name, a last name, a state where you think they died, and then if you know it, the birth or the death year. Now, this Mary Pearson, this is actually a great aunt of mine. I do know the birth year. I don't know the death year, which is why I'm searching on the Social Security Death Index. Now, one other thing to keep in mind about this, sometimes the death index will not show up for a person. I think it has about 80% of the records, this particular repository in FamilySearch, but it's not a complete record. So let's press search and see what turns up. Okay. So, interestingly, even though I said New York, I didn't say if that was the birthplace or the death place, it does show a number of people who could fit the profile of my great aunt. This person died in Bibb, Georgia, so I know it's not that. South Carolina is also a no. I believe that my great aunt died in either New York or Florida. So let's go down and see if I can find anything. Now, here is one who was born in 1912 in Jefferson, New York. Jefferson is Jefferson County in northern New York. This might be a hit, so let's take a look at the information that it has. Okay, so basically what you're looking for, especially for somebody with a common name like Mary Pearson or Bill Smith or any other common name, you want to really know where the death probably occurred. So Jefferson is actually a county, but it gives more information. 13601, that's a previous resident's postal code. So if you know that they died in a town or a city that has this postcode, it's probably a hit. The other thing that you can do is really determine when the exact birth date was. So I know it was 1912. I'm not sure of the exact date, but maybe there's some other information that I couldn't cross-reference with that. And then finally, the death date, sometimes it's just the month. Other times it's the exact date. It'll have the full date. I found that's typically more for dates that occurred later in the 1900s rather than in the middle, but sometimes you can get the full date there. So that's how to use the U.S. Social Security Death Index on FamilySearch to find information about a relative or somebody else on your tree, and you want to basically verify or determine when they died. It's a really useful resource, and go to FamilySearch.org to search for the U.S. Social Security Death Index, or you can Google it. Just make sure you say FamilySearch Death Index so you're not rerouted to Ancestry, which will charge you a lot of money. This is Ian Lamont from Easy Genie. Thanks for watching.